We're here live in New Jersey for this NFL contest. Thanks for being with us. A win here tonight will be important in establishing momentum going into the middle of the season as the Jaguars square off against the Jets. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Number 9 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 85, back to return.
This one is handled by number 85. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or a fumble recovery, something like that. A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second down and short.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. That's what we do, baby.
They'll go from the shotgun.
Let's go.
He takes the delayed handoff. Slips the tackle. Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. I'm guessing this is a block in the back, but let's see what the call is.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Jets come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Cross play to the left. Sensible gets right in there and brings him down.
This defense has some good speed. So when you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Harry back in the shotgun. Pressure, gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Bushmanzada lines up deep for the punt return. And he signals for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Knock him out. Watch him.
The Jaguars come out with 8 guys in the box. It's a blitz with the pass. Bodden is there on the stop at the 49. He brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Manning.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Hey, watch the ball. 19.
Ace, 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 ace.
Turn it up now. Clear, clear. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here comes the blitz. Throws it. Incomplete pass. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Play action. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Number 23, the lone setback. Kimawatu comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
5-yard gain. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. I can do it, baby. Set. Let's go. Defense. From the start. From the start.
He'll test the right side. Archuleta is there on the stop at the 29.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line.
From the gun, dropping back, pumps once. Gets the pass off. Samari Roll picks it off. Perfect timing as he goes up to grab the off-target throw.
The coach is always talking about his contributions on defense, and you can see why when he makes plays like that. Let me tell you, he's a guy that you got to be careful of when you're trying to throw the ball into the area that he's covering.
First
So
and 10.
after the interception, now it's first and 10.
29-yard line.
Overswing right. Here we come.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. What a collision. The 20 breaks free. 5. Touchdown, New York.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The point after is good. The defense got torched on that touchdown, John.
Yeah, and any play that allows the other team to score is never good. But when it comes express mail like that, it definitely puts a sour taste in your mouth.
Number 9 in to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by number 85.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go. We're talking about win. Let's go, baby.
Nickelback in this time. Hand it off. Rowe comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Pickup of about 5. It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. They ain't got nothing.
Number 23 is the deep back.
Defense, get ready. You can't stop me. Be careful. Hey, let's go.
The blitz is on. Long throw. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Look, fire. We're coming to rush.
Perry will work out of the shotgun.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Gets rid of it. Almost picked off.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Bushmanzada will go back to accept this punt. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. There we go.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. The 40, the 30, the 20. The back breaking free. He finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown. They didn't waste any time getting that into the end zone on the first rushing attempt for them.
Winning at the line of scrimmage is crucial to having a good running game. Well, that play will help set the tone for the offensive line.
Number 9 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by number 85. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
No more, fella. On the 10.
Only one man in the backfield.
Good shoot.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hold the look.
Number 23 in the backfield. Tosses it right.
On the ground.
He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Gets the pass off, and he lets it slip out of his grasp.
You just hate to see that kind of thing happen. You're trying to get some momentum going, or keeping your momentum going, then your guy drops a catchable ball to bring up fourth down.
Johnson comes into the game for the punt. Bushmanzada is the deep return man. And a fumble. The Jaguars recover it. The 30. They give it right back to the net for the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your number one priority is to hold on to the ball. And your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. You do something like that.
It's on.
Hand it off to the back. Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 21.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Second and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Set. All right, let's go. We like to practice rules. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Slot going. Stay deeper than deepest.
They'll go from the I formation.
Yeah, it's on.
Here they come. Closing in. Ball loose. The Jets scoop it up. It's back-to-back turnovers. One team, then the other. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front.
Watch your man. From the start.
Hand it off. Slips the tackle. Sharper is there for the tackle at the 43. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go. All on us, y'all.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3.
Encroachment, number 90.
So he's called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
First and 5 after the penalty.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on.
Jacksonville lines up in the 46.
Let's go.
Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 41 was there on the cover.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Whip. Not today.
Turner, the lone back. Late, the motion man.
Let's go.
Crosses it out to the right. Foot is there for the tackle at the 46. Turner picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Do something.
With the counterplay. McIntyre is there on the stop.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Second and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Danny.
He gets the carry. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass. And he ducks out of bounds at the 30. Foot looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Deuce it. Play football.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go. Deuce.
They're coming with the blitz. Throwing. Misses the tackle. Bodden is there for the tackle at the 18. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
There's some slot going. Clear.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that
Defense, get
lead.
ready. Keep it up. Come on.
Hands it off. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 10. 9-yard gain.
On the play.
10 yards away from the end zone. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two.
They soft, man. So we gonna take it.
On the call, They'll spot this one at the 6-yard line. So at the end of one, the score is 14-0 Jets.
14,
Jacksonville needs to get to work as we start the second quarter. Foot returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury.
What's the hard count?
He hands it off. He just unloaded on it. First and goal, they can't get into the end zone. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
Can he get there? Setting up play action. Soft lob to the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
The point after is good. Bushmanzada accounted for the majority of their yardage on that long drive and led them into the end zone.
When you can go to one guy and get that many yards on a single drive, that's pretty good.
Number 9 will be kicking off. He got all of that one. This one is fielded by number 85. The Jaguars have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20. First and 10
at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Deuce.
The Jaguars line up in Tripp's bunch. To carry it, Urlacher comes up to make the play at the 23. Number 23 picks up some tough yards there. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's do our thing.
Number 52 breaks the play up in the backfield. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Here we go. Don't let him pass. It's showtime, baby.
Out of the shotgun. Looking for the long completion. Almost intercepted.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Receiver on the play.
Johnson figures to get better results this time. The last punt traveled less than 20 yards. From the 49. Bushmanzada returns this one to the 43. Ball on the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Foot is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
So we gonna take it. No, one.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. makes the tackle. Williams is there for the tackle.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
It's third down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Great fake. Pressure. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 41 comes up to make the play at the 29. Good third down conversion on that catch by Bolden.
Yeah, and you talk about a guy who will make every catch there is. This is your guy. His hands are so big, they just kind of swallow the football.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Gives the ball off. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. Man, he's trying to force that one, and it's tipped away.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go. What screen?
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3 with the throw. The 10. Sharper is there for the tackle. They pick up 27 that time, and it'll be a 1st and goal. One more yard for the touchdown.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Get it up.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Looking for the goal line. They'll go with a play fake to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The point after is good. And they add another touchdown to their already large lead. Completely dominant, John.
They've got some breathing room. The tendency would be for the offense to play more conservatively. But as we've seen in the past, that doesn't always work. And sometimes it lets the other team right back in the game.
Number 9 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is handled by number 85. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
The Jaguars will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hand it off to the back. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 27.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Don't stop. Don't stop that moment.
They give it to the halfback. Henry is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Tucks it away. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
And he picks up about 4.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Deuce it.
The Jaguars come out with 3 receivers tight.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of about a yard.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Gets the pass off, and he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz, and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack, and that time he just missed taking him down.
Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Bushmanzada is back to receive this kick. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Danny.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Gets the call. Williams is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
40-yard line.
Let's go. Watch screen. Let's go.
This one is handed off. They'll spot this one at the 40. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
40-yard line.
There we go, D.
Manning from the shotgun.
From the start. 3 shoot.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Hansen is ready to punt this one away. Number 85, back to return. From the 22-yard line.
37-yard line. Return for a gain of 3 yards. The Jaguars will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
They soft, man.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming with the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we come. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Throws it. He goes up and grabs it. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
Of 24 on the play. First
Almost at the 2-minute mark
ball
now.
on the 49-yard line.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Number 23, the lone back. With the pass, drops the interception. Ingram was his intended target and had the coverage on the play.
Second
2-minute
and 10.
warning coming
Ball
up.
on the 49-yard line.
We're talking about Green. There we go.
Wilson
baby.
comes in motion.
You gotta have it, D. Watch the snap down. Watch the play.
Drops back.
Here we go.
Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 42.
Henry got there a little too early.
Yeah, those guys were having a battle all the way down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Back it up, baby. And go back.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Unleashes the deep ball. It's broken up. So they don't get the completion, and the defense got a little lucky there.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go, dude.
Tucks it away. Nice play fake. With the pass, nearly intercepted. Wilson was the intended receiver on that play. Williams with the coverage. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Let's make a play.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Almost picked off. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, you're bound to come up with one.
Number 50 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. Off the upright. No good. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 29.
First and 10.
Blue down, blue down.
Manning starts out of the shotgun. Daniels in motion. Throwing. Comes up with it. Number 41 is there for the tackle at the 44. He throws it in double coverage, but they come away with the first down. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
There we go, D.
Turner lines up behind his fullback in the
From the
eye.
start, from the start.
Fullback handoff. Bodden is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
1 yard gain on that play.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's do our thing, let's do our thing.
Turner, the lone back.
Yeah, hold the look.
Gets the call. Smith comes up to make the play. At the 47, Turner has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing. 46-yard line's the spot they have to get to convert on this third down play.
Stay soft, man. Watch the wheel.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3.
Watch your man.
Hand it off to the back. Tampa is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. He bulldozes through the line for the first. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Watch your eyes.
Only one man back. Fletcher, the motion man.
One. Get some slack going. Hey, let's go. Hey, watch the ball. It's on. Be the hammer, not the nail. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we come. I'm coming through, baby.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. New York, 28. Jacksonville, 0.
The Jaguars, nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Johnson in to kick this one off.
To start the second half.
Good distance. This one is handled by Hushmanzadeh. Hushmanzadeh returns this one to the 18-yard line.
On the return.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Do something, do something. You got it?
Turner, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Number 41 comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustment and find a way to slow him down.
Second and 2 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 26-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go now.
With a counterplay, spins away. Hampton is there for the tackle at the 33.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Keep it up. Regular. All right, here we go. Not today.
Fletcher in motion.
Let's go now.
Handed off, dropped in the backfield for a short loss. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Second and long.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch your man. Here I go.
The Jaguars still having a dime package. Throws on the move. Pulls the move. Williams comes up to make the play at the 41. Bolden makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get me going. Stay ball.
Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
And what the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Hansen comes into the game for the punt. Number 85 into return. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's turn it up.
Only one man back. Perry with a man in motion.
Here we go. Hey. Get some slot going.
Little misdirection. Williams comes up to make the play at the 43. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
On the 43-yard line.
Handed off to the back. Henry is there on the stop at the 50-yard line. Number 23 busted through for a few tough yards. It's second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Stay squad.
Blitz is coming. Closing in with the throw. And it's caught. And he goes out at the 39. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go.
I'm coming through, baby.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Handed off to the back. Williams is there on the stop at the 34.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
Only one man in the backfield. They'll bring the blitz. Throwing. Archuleta comes up to make the play. At the 14. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
First
Down
and 10.
inside the 15.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Watch your eyes.
Here we are in the third quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. With the hurt. Henry makes the tackle at the 6. Perry found his tight end for a good game.
Yeah, and what happened was the play fake held the linebackers just enough to get a little separation from his coverage. Once he was open, boom, the quarterback hit him with a pass.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Get it up. One back. All right, let's go.
Number 23, the lone back. On the call, Archuleta is there for the tackle. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
And I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Third down, and they have to get it to the 4-yard line for the first.
Come on. Left.
With the counter play, they'll spot this one at the 2. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with the blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
2 more yards and they'll be in the end
Ball on
zone.
the 2-yard line.
Number 23 lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Hey, watch the ball.
Looking for the corner. Dives, touchdown.
Jacksonville.
The defense never even touched him. Number 15 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Good drive to start the third quarter, John.
The coaching staff made some good adjustments in the locker room, and they came out moving the ball well. Now the defense has to make their adjustments to keep these guys in check.
Johnson comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Usman Zeta back deep.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by Hushmanzadeh.
This team has played well and had a solid first half, and now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
The Jets will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. He'll pass on first down. Pressure, throws it, almost intercepted. McIntosh had his hands up.
I think he was invisible out there, wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Only one man in the backfield. Fletcher in motion.
From the start.
Keep the throttle down.
Hand it off. McIntosh is there on the stop. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
There we go. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure, launches this one to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 29.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Manning with a man in motion. With the throw. Foot comes up to make the play at the 30. Not much there.
Second and 11. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. Throwing. It's broken up. It'll be third down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
Third and 11. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Manning starts out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. Hamlin brings him down before he can reach the marker. So they're able to get the field goal kicker in a little better position. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. Veteran kicks it through.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Number 9. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. This one is fielded by number 85. The Jaguars face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Number 23, the lone back. Perry sends a man in motion.
Hey, let's go.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 76.
Hamilton was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Number 23, the lone setback. Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Throwing. It's broken up. Williams was there on the coverage.
Number 82, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 15. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Closing in. He never saw that one coming.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have non-stop motors. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
We fine. We good. There we go. Oh, this is
Number 23, the lone back. With the pass, interception. Perry has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 16.
one back. Be careful.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Throwing. The wide receiver has it. But is there for the tackle at the 10. Bolden didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
10 yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Do something. Let's go. Come on.
The Jets come out in the bunch formation. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 1. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
It's first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Under 10, 10.
Turner, the deep man. Bolden goes in motion.
Good shoot. All right, let's go.
Looking for the corner. And he gets in there. Touchdown. Turner is in the end zone once again. 3 rushing touchdowns now. Number 9 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. So they begin in the red zone and wind up punching it in for a touchdown.
It's a must to score touchdowns when you get field position like that.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by number 85. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Clear, clear.
Number 23, the deep back. On the call. They're going to spot this one at the 23. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. 4-yard gain on the play. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
From the gun. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Williams is there for the tackle. He puts something extra on that throw now to keep the chains moving.
And that's what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick that 1 millisecond can make a difference.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Jets ahead of the Jaguars 38-7. The Jaguars, who are just about dead in this one, have the ball as we start the final quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. It's on.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first down. Pressure. Throwing. Knocked to the ground, and it's incomplete. Ingram ran the short pattern, but couldn't pull it in. Samuel had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch the play.
Ace, 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 ace.
Set. All day, baby. Come on. Don't make a play.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Midfield. They'll spot this one at the 40.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Blue down, blue down. Hey, all right. Defense, get ready.
Hand it off to the back. Can't pull it back. Adam Archuleta makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Number 23, running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Check it. Watch the snap.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure, throwing. Incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Third and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Not one.
Perry from the shotgun. Go with the pass play on 3rd and short. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Jacksonville has been stopped on 3rd down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stat.
They ain't got nothing. Stay inside right here. Hold him right here. Here I go. You know, we're going to stop the run.
Tosses it right. Archuleta is there on the stop at the 27.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
With a counterplay. Henry comes up to make the play at the 21. Santiago takes the handoff on the counter, picking up 5. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
On the 21-yard line.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. Taylor was his intended target.
Receiver on the play.
And this is the 11th play of this drive.
On the 21-yard line.
Get it up. Let's go, D. Let's go.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
With the throw. And he can't find a way to keep possession.
He's a competitor out there. He wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the 1st down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Not today. It's showtime, baby. We turning it up. Box left. Let's go.
There's no question they're trying to convert here on 4th down. Williams is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. And again, they can't stop him on 4th down.
Well, they were down to their last chance, and nobody out there could make a play to get the offense off the field. That has to be very frustrating for the defense.
13th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Number 23 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 7. Number 23 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. They have 7 yards to the end zone.
On the 7-yard line.
Come on. Keep moving.
Santiago, the lone setback. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
That touchdown had everything. Good play call, good blocking, and a great run.
Number 15 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Jaguars still down by a bunch. They have to get the ball back quickly, so they're going to try the onside kick. Here's the onside kick from the 38. The Jaguars need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 38-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 38-yard line.
One more, fella. Let's go now. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 37.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Under 10, 10.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Throws it. And he ducks out of bounds at the 42.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Whip. Let's go.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 41. The tackle is his 5th of the game. The play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
2nd and 9.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Check it.
Perry from the shotgun. Deep throw. This pass is incomplete. An errant pass that
The
time.
receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Jets come out in a nickel package.
Let's go.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Taylor was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Taylor, the intended receiver on the play.
So we'll see if they can convert as we take a look at their 4th down success rate.
Go make a play.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Looking to run it here. Great fake with the pass. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
I can do it, baby. Off the run. Danny. It's showtime, baby. Keep moving. Play hard and fast, baby.
A little misdirection. They failed to get the 2 points. Jacksonville is looking to recover its 2nd onside kick in a row. The onside kick is off. New York recovers it.
They should be able to put this one on ice.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Keep the throttle down.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Fullback handoff. But comes up to make the play at the 40. So a gain of about 1. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on. Here we go.
Turner, the lone back. Give it to the halfback. Plows ahead. Hampton is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
I'm impressed with their running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
3rd down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32. Only 1 man in the backfield. It's the toss to the left. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. And he's taken down in the backfield by Justin Smith. Conservative play call there as they stay on the ground but come up well short due to a fine stop by the defensive end. Hansen is trying to pin them close to their goal line. He signals for a fair catch.
Watch this. This guy's going all out trying to save this from being a touchback. He does a heck of a job of getting there to keep it out of the end zone and set his defense up with great field position.
Only one man back.
Not today. Let's go now. Don't make a play. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. Almost picked off. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Ace, 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 ace.
Hey, let's go one deep. Get it started.
Perry scans the defense from the gun.
Yeah, you see me.
Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
On the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Let's go. I'm coming through, baby.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. With the pass, and it's complete. Archuleta is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 50-yard line.
40-yard line. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
48-yard line. First and 10.
Blue game, blue game. Hold the look.
Hand it off. Hamlin is there on the stop.
On the carry.
So a gain of about
1 yard
one.
gain on the play. Second
2 minutes
and
left.
9. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3.
You turning it up. Everything you got. Nothing.
Fullback handoff. Sharper comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. I like how this big guy can run with the football.
Yeah, and this fullback can do more than just get out there and lead block. Give him the ball and watch him rumble.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
39-yard line.
Get him stopped. Let's run, man. All right, let's go. Hey, watch the screen.
They give it to the halfback. What a stiff arm. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Ball on the 36-yard
Ball
line.
on the 36-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package.
All right, here we go. Get it up.
He hands it off. There's a flag on the field, and might have been offside.
Number 52.
He jumped early.
Still
You know,
first down.
sometimes you think you get the quarterback's rhythm down, then he switches it around on you, and you jump offside.
Following the penalty, it's now first and 5.
31-yard line.
It's showtime.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Foot is there on the stop at the 27. So a pickup of maybe 3.
Second and 2. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Whip. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Manning with a man in motion.
Get some slot going. Don't make a play.
Hands it off. McIntosh is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. Turner battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. On 3rd down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
Let's go.
Bolden moves in motion.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Big stop right here.
Hand it off to the fullback. Sharper brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains. Another 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to 3rd down, it's about to be 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Come on.
Give it to the halfback. Williams is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is New York 38, Jacksonville 20.
Jaguars.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.